I'll be reacting to the case study of Vanitas, episode 23. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting off my reaction in 1-0, go. Oh, hell yeah, baby. Oof. But at the very least, it doesn't seem like Noe suffered any physical harm. For now. Although that was a pretty fucked up way of presenting him information, though. And why wouldn't I go for the blood unless Mikhail can possess people by having them drink his blood? Well, going by what happened. Oh. You know, that does make me wonder what happened to our lovely vampire at all. Yo, oh yeah, you know what? I wouldn't mind having another flashback episode because I want to see like every single fucking stuff as to why he killed Luna. That, like, honestly, this series can go any route, and I wouldn't mind. Give us more flashbacks? By all means, fucking do it. This series, whenever it has flashbacks, they're engaging to see. They're nice. They add extra characterization. But at the same time, it just goes down with stuff that are in the present. I wouldn't mind either. Yeah, because most anime, they can't pull it off. It's like with some anime, it's like, good lord, who cares about these slashes? Just get to the point. Or with other anime, it's like, all right, these present events are cool, but I'd really like to learn some backstory about certain characters. This is one of the few where it can perfectly balance either flashbacks or current events in its script writing. And that's what makes the case study of Vanitas a really fun anime to watch. You know, it's just crazy to think, though, that I believe after this, it's just one more episode. And that's it. I really do hope this series can get multiple seasons. Because this is one of the series that definitely does deserve this. At least I feel it deserves a season 2. Been one of the best anime I've seen regarding vampires, too, to its credit. Hmm. Yeah, he's also be doing some devious shit. I love how he looks absolutely annoyed. Yo, he looks fucking traumatized. I question whether that guy, the person that saved him, was actually kind, though. Okay, no, it couldn't have been someone. Yeah, couldn't have been nice at all. The thing is, Whoa! Damn! What? Yeah, that's actually a good point. It makes you wonder why he wanted to. And you know what? This puts Venetias and both Noe in like perfect conflict with each other. You know, I'm kind of rooting for Noe here because I don't want to see Domi die either. But it has everything to do with Noe, though. The thing that he has to know about no, he has to know that when it comes to Vanitas, a Vegan is going to take you nowhere with him at all. Oh! Oh. Whoa. Oh, yeah. And you know, that's perfectly understandable there. And the windmill just says it all happily. What a fucking dick. That is some nerdy shit to be bringing up. Yeah, man, Hyle has like no shame at all. That's what makes him such an engaging antagonist, though. You know, that explains after she had the short hair, she grew it up afterwards. Aww. The thing that Vanitas has to realize, if he were to get his... You know what? Vanitas, his ego needs to be cut down a few sizes. As much as I like him, and I understand where he's coming from, because Vanitas, revenge drives him. The thing about revenge is... Oh, he went... This motherfucker actually went there. I love the look up in his face. Oh. Oh, never mind. It looks like Vanitas is the one who drew first blood. Makes sense though, because the bullet and his reaction would be way quicker than Noah's movement speed. Oh, you know shit in anime goes down whenever it rains. In like a 9 times out of 10 cases, it's like a perfect setup for tragedy. Okay, well, I really do want to see someone punch the head on the Hilo for what he's doing. You know, I felt a little bit of sympathy for him in the previous episode, but this kid is going way too fucking far. I hope there's some, but then it can only hope that there's some way for either for Domi to get out of that hypnotic control, or for maybe Jane or someone to get involved. But that makes the question: what did Luna do to make Vanitas go in this massive fit of rage? That's the biggest question here. And the greatest part about this is, I know he's putting in the work with only utilizing just a one arm, too. Okay, it's pretty cool to see that book actually has those capabilities, too, being utilized as like projectile attack, too. And you can tell they saved their budget for this, because this is probably the most gorgeous. No, this is by far the best looking season 2 episode by far. without any debate, like having the multiple mechanical objects move on screen, the explosion effects, the smoke effects, oh, the rain. Like, literally, it's like the full visual buffet. Yeah, that's not going to stop no at all. Oh. Yo, would it be possible to even gain someone's memories if they're dead while you suck their blood, though? Because I felt like if that had hit, Vanitas said his head would have probably also lopped off, too. Okay, at least that explains. Okay, that explains where he got the gun from. I thought for a second Vanitas always had a gun in stock just in case he really needed one. Didn't think it'd go in as far as to bait someone up to take their gun, though. Talk about just taking shit to the extreme there. But I mean, I guess this is Vanitas we're talking about. This dude almost always takes the extreme for almost everything. Well, yeah. And you know what? Throughout the series, we've never really seen Vanitas ever call anyone else a friend in this series. Although in this case, if push comes to shove, I have a feeling. If push comes to shove, though, I wouldn't be surprised if this slightly nudges Noah to, at the very least, get close to killing Vanitas. Only because naturally someone like them would have way more value to him than Vanitas. Probably because subconsciously could also be that subconsciously something in him doesn't want to use too much force because he doesn't want to accidentally kill Vanitas. That could also be it. And Vanitas knows this. He fucking knows this. He's been spending so much time with Noah. He knows Noah wouldn't hesitate. And the thing is, yeah, unlike Noah, Vanitas is willing to pull the trigger to go in for the kill. Oh! Looks like you landed a major hit too. Okay. And just the music too just elevates the mood for this episode. Well, yeah. Like honestly, even those times where he hit Vanitas, I felt like if he would have had to put his all into it, he would have definitely killed him. I mean, yeah. I mean, they're spending at least how much time with each other? Hey, I'm glad he's at least airing his grievances towards Vanitas. Because if you want to improve your relationship with someone and they're holding back, you might as well just air them out instead of just keeping it bottled in. All right, finally we're getting it. But then again, Vince Vanitas, he doesn't give a shit about anything he's saying. I mean, yeah, he's already injecting himself again. And he's got to realize that Vanitas ain't the type to want to talk with words. This dude, he speaks with his actions straight up. Yeah. And I'm assuming whatever he injected himself with is probably going to make that self-hypnosis even stronger. Whoa. Okay, but how's a sick little fuck? He must be speaking really fucking quickly if the rain was falling slowly while he was talking. That's on like some Medeo Brando type of levels of speed there. Mm. And like I was seeing how the control that Miel has Domi under, we've seen how effective it is by seeing the inside of her mind. Oh. No. What the fuck? No, what the fuck? Fuck. Oh no. The thing is, though, in a runabout, indirect way, she's gonna hurt Noah even more because she's the most precious thing to Noah right now. Oh, I don't think he's gonna make it in time. Oh shit! Never mind. She did show. Yes. You know what? It would make sense why she'd show up, considering Domi did go missing. Oh! No. If anything, I don't think she really does mean those words at all. Oh, but I have a feeling even if she wasn't on the order, she would have probably still tried to go to save Dominique. Oh, yo, holy shit, where the fuck did Vanitas go? No, he kind of does because, yeah, he lost track of Vanitas while all that shit was going on. What? What the fuck? Okay, man, I was fucking broken. That's all I gotta say. Okay, it's starting to seem like Vanitas had an ability of just stepping inside of shadows for a second. Speaking of which, I'd say it's probably the episode of season 2 that's had the most OST variety. Huh. The thing is, though, we can't be worrying too much about that, though. Best thing you can do is just trying to find a way of getting a tactical advantage against him. And then afterwards, worrying about all that shit. But I could still understand why Noah would be hung up on that. I don't think there's any way things can go back to the way they were, though. I mean, the eyes of Vanitas is making are the eyes of a man who does not want things to go back to the way they were before. Mm-hmm. Is gonna have to follow it up by and ironically enough, and Vanitas trying to do that, some people have been trying to get closer to him. Whoa! Oh! Yo, that is a fucking ballsy. Whoa, I hope Noah's camel works. Because I'm really fucking scared for. Oh. Thankfully, though, we know Noah isn't going to die going off of the first episode. Wow. You know, normally I'd be tense, but episode 1 did spoil again that Noah is going to live and Vanitas is going to die eventually. So that's, don't get me wrong, this is still a tense moment. But that's one of the downsides of a series spoiling straight up how things are going to go down because we always know that Noah is going to live. Still a damn fantastic scene regardless. So if I had to rate the episode overall, I mean, it's pretty fucking honest when I'm going to rate this. 10 out of 10. I mean, holy fuck. I got everything I could have wanted. Epic action has it. Emotional moments has it. Character development has that in spades because, for one, let me just sort out why this episode was well done narratively, because this is the first time we ever see Noah and Vanitas just try to like utilize everything they got against each other. Well, I guess in this case, Vanitas, because Noah's still going to be holding back. And that was actually pretty damn nice because we never really seen Noah push to his limits like he has in this episode. And it's always cool seeing him deal with massive amounts of adversity. And I do love how this episode also shows you not just that, but I love how it's really angling towards a emotionally powerful season 2 finale. I mean, season 1 finale. Because I just remembered the second bit of the episodes. It's just part 1 of season 1 because the series was a split core. Something else that I'm also really liking too is, okay, let's see the title, His Wish. Something else that I'm really loving about this episode too is the way it introduces extra mysteries that are so damn engaging. It makes you wonder, how in the hell, like, what could have caused Vanitas to want to kill Luna of all vampires? I mean, they seem to have a good relationship when the vampire was shown off in episode 22. So I'm really curious about that. So that's something I like about this episode. And I fucking loved Vanitas going through some character regression where it's like just at the prospects of Luna being revived and he goes absolutely batshit insane. And I love that kind of shit because it shows you that when it comes to Vanitas, his lust for revenge is one of his weaknesses because in taking the Vanitas sort of does have that, and I hold him back. And you know what? That also makes sense too, because sometimes someone might have an issue that they won't even be able to realize until either a third party brings it up or until they suffer from the consequences of one of their own negative traits that they don't realize they themselves have. And I love that too. Shows you how much heart Noah has because he's not willing to step that extra line there. Because figuratively speaking, if he were to go full force against Vanitas, yes, it would increase the chance of him being able to suck the blood, but it would also increase the chances of Noah's death. So I love how this shows you how much Noah cares for Vanitas to be holding back like that. And I love how simultaneously we see how much he loves and appreciates Dominique, just with the fact that he's willing to show out more stuff from a combat standpoint against Vanitas than he normally would. So that's also what made the episode so damn fucking intense too. That's what from a character standpoint, I absolutely adored it. And it was good getting to see Macau be an absolute and crazy sociopath with like zero sympathy or empathy for others. It makes him a much more creepier antagonist, if you ask me. So that's why I thought overall the episode just had great writing because you had just all these grandiose moments. And the animation, woo boy, it was fucking beautiful. Having like a multiple mechanical objects move on screen, from like the blood effects, the raining land on characters' bodies, to how their bodies looked wounded up as the fight progresses, and seeing some nice, gnarly looking visual battle damage. Like, this episode's going all in from a quality standpoint, and the artwork was absolutely gorgeous. And the music, there was so much music variety. And that's why taking all these factors in consideration, and even though, yes, this series is, the series does lose a little bit of tension knowing that Noe is going to survive through all of this, because there'll never be a moment where I'm wondering, oh man, is Noe going to live? But despite all that, this episode still gets a brand spanking 10 out of 10. It was absolutely amazing. It was tense. And yeah, that's why I thought the episode was just perfection. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe if y'all want to. And I hope y'all have either a great day or night, depending on y'all's time zone. And I'll be seeing y'all later if y'all come back for more. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching, y'all. And bye-bye, everyone.